Hello, my lovely ladies, and welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Urania, and I'm a feminine mindset coach. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you my September reset. And this is actually how I write down my goals and my focus for the month. So I'm able to really know what I'm working on, and I feel structured, and I feel like I really can accomplish what I want for that month. I'm going to share with you my template as well. And I thought it would be really beneficial for us to do that this month because it's September, the summer is over, the schools are starting, work is starting again. So having this September reset is just beautiful. I actually advise you to do it every single month because it makes you start the month with a fresh focus and just excitement, which is really important for our feminine. So before we start, I would like to share with you why it's so important for women to have a monthly reset, to have a focus for that month. It comes down to this. As women, we do not thrive when we are in our survival mode. Because when we are in survival mode, we are constantly rushing, we're overthinking, feeling overwhelmed, and we might be comparing ourselves. We might think, oh my gosh, that person's already so far, and it's already September, and I'm not where I want to be. And all of those thoughts constantly being in your head is going to make you or freeze, or flight, or fight. But it's not going to put you in your power. But when you are able to pause and reset, then we align with the things that truly matter. And that's why having a monthly reset can really help you. You want to look at your routines and your structure as a foundation. And your feminine energy doesn't flow if there is no foundation. So when we create simple, soft structures, our nervous system is able to relax. When our nervous system is relaxing, we are able to be creative, have pleasure, and truly become magnetic. And that's exactly where and how your feminine is flourishing. So let me walk you through my goals for the month of September and my focus. So I like to split it up in a couple of sections. The first one is theme. My theme for the month of September is foundation. I want to look at all the structures I have in my life, both personal but also professional. But I think that really analyzing and seeing, okay, what am I doing? What is working? What's not working is something I want to give my attention to this month. Then we have my focus for the month of September. The focus for September is to re-establish the foundation of my business. I have a coaching business and I've been analyzing and looking at it, and I feel that there are a couple of foundational structures missing. And I think if I'm able to re-establish that or establish it in the areas that I did not even have it, I will feel so much more confident when it comes to my business, and everything can just flow because it's going to be automated and I know what I need to do. So for the month of September, I'm taking the time to look at the areas of my business that I want to improve and really lay that very strong foundation. So I just covered my team, I covered my focus. Now it's time for my quote of the month. So, my quote for the month of September is: when you reset, you align with what truly matters. And I thought that was just such a beautiful quote for me to focus on this month because sometimes we can think that, okay, I just need to go, even if things might not really feel right. We just think we have this plan and I have to focus on it. I have to go for the plan that I said I'm going to achieve. But sometimes one of the best things you can do, especially when things don't feel so right for you, is to pause and to really feel, okay, this goal that I set at the beginning of the year, does it still feel good to me? Or do I maybe need to find a different way to go about it, right? Because there are different ways to Rome. You don't have to go one way. You can go a different way if it feels more comfortable to you. So I think for me, that's why I thought this quote was really nice. I was going a certain direction and I liked the end goal. The end goal is still there. But the way that I was going towards the goal did not feel right to me anymore. And then specifically, I'm talking about my business. I was doing it in a certain way that didn't really feel good to me. And I thought, okay, it's time for a change, time to update some things. The goal is still the same, but the way that I'm going to achieve it is going to be different. So that's my quote. And I invite you also to look at a quote based on your theme and focus for the month and find the quote that fits beautifully with it. As I mentioned, I will leave all the information in the description box below so you can do this for yourself. Let's move over to my non-negotiables. So my non-negotiables are the things that actually stay the same always. They might change based on the phase of the year or if I really want to change and switch something up. But overall, the things that I'm now going to mention are the same for me every day of the year, actually. So, this is something I do every day. I like to do a morning check in. I like to ask myself, how do I feel? And I started doing this to really get in touch with my feelings and emotions more and more in touch with my body. So after my morning check in, I continue and I write down 5 things I am grateful for. So this is more of my journal part. What are 5 things I am grateful for? And after that, I would write out my goal, the goal that I'm working on. And after writing out the goal, I would take 5 minutes for me to visualize me already accomplishing that goal. So that's literally what I do in the morning when it comes to writing. I need to do that so I can start my day feeling good. I have 5 non-negotiables. So let's go to the third one on my list. The third one I have is to go on daily walks. Daily walks really help me to connect more to myself, to move my body, and to feel good. I really love to go on a walk. But this is how I do my walks. I make sure that 15 minutes of my walk are with no distractions. So I will not be on my phone. I will not listen to a podcast. I will not call anyone. My phone is in my pocket and I am just walking and I'm just listening and I'm just looking around. Just connect more with my inner creativity and my intuition. I love it. I love having those 15 minutes at least walking, no distractions, just me. And I recommend that you do it too. Another non negotiable is that I don't use social media in the morning. I do have my phone with me, but I use it for meditation or for mindfulness. But it's not that I'm connecting with anybody. And then my last non negotiable is that I also do an evening check in and I just reflect on the day. What were my interactions today? How do I feel? What were my wins of the day? I just write down how the day was, who did I have a conversation with? And it just feels full circle because I can look back at how did I start my day and how did I end my day. So those are the things that I do every single day or every single month. Let me show you the things that I'm going to do for this particular month. So the first goal I have, particularly for September, is I'm going to give myself foundation focus sessions. And this is a session that I've blocked in my calendar already for the upcoming weeks, so 4 times. And I'm going to sit with myself and ask myself the question, Urania, what does your business need when it comes to foundation and structure? What are you missing? So that's something I am looking forward to. I can just sit and brainstorm and be honest with myself and see what I want to improve. That is one of the goals that I have for September. And my next goal of the month is to have me time at least one evening in my week. A me time evening is an evening for me to do whatever I want. It's just time for me. I can say, you know what, I'm taking myself out on a date and I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going to a movie, or I'm going to massage. Or I can say, you know what, I will stay at home. I will cook myself a nice meal. I will just have some candles on and I will be writing and doing my inner work. It depends on what I need and crave that moment. But what I do is that I block these moments in the week. And during these me time moments, my phone is off and I just focus on myself and things that I want to do. Whenever I write it down in my planner and I see, okay, my me time evening is coming up, I love it so much and it makes me so excited to have this time for myself and to gift myself this. So, yeah, my me time evenings are what I'm going to start doing again in September. The next thing on my list is to start juicing. So I did juicing already in the past and I have a juicer, but I stopped. And since a couple of days, I'm really excited again to start juicing. So I already got some groceries and I want to start making juices for myself so I can drink a healthy juice in the morning. I'm looking forward to start doing that to really help with my gut health, of course, my overall health, but also for my skin and for my energy levels. So I'm really excited to start juicing. And then my other goal for the month of September is to start doing yoga. So I really want to start stretching more. I have this craving to stretch my body more. So I could also pick Pilates, of course, but there's something about yoga that I want to explore. And in particular, I want to focus on yoga to really open up my hip area and put the focus on that and also work on my heart energy. I think that different yoga poses can also help you connect more to your feminine energy. So I'm excited to start doing that. So those are the things I really want to do in the month of September. And I would like to stick to a max of 3 goals that I really have for that month. For this month, I have 4, which is okay, but I really try to not have too many goals here because then I overwhelm myself and I don't want that. But I thought these 4 goals, I should be able to do it because they're not things I need to do every single day. And then I also like to have something that I can explore, and I call this self exploration. My self exploration for the month of September is to start cooking Surinamese dishes. My background is Surinamese, that is a country in South America, it's just above Brazil. That's where my family is from. And I love the dishes of that country. I love that culture. I was born here in the Netherlands, but I still love to eat Surinamese food. So I really want to invite myself to start cooking more Surinamese dishes. It's not my expertise, and I really want to get better at it because I love the food so much. And I even got a book. There are different Surinamese dishes in it that I'm going to start cooking. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I put it under soft exploration because it's not a must for me, but I would like to start doing this. It's just something fun, something extra that I can add to my month to make it more enjoyable. So these are the different categories that I have for my month. So let's go over my whole month again and let's go over the different sections that I have so you know what you can write there for yourself, and you can download the template so you can do it for this month as well. So I started off with my theme of the month, and that is just a word that I have. Then I have my focus that goes more in details. What exactly do I want to focus on for the month of September? And then I would have my quotes. I would find the quote that connects to my theme and to my focus of the month. Then I would write down my non-negotiables. These are just things that have to happen no matter what day it is. And then you can write down your specific goals for the month of September. And I already told you mine. After that, I invite you to write down your soft exploration. What is something that excites you, that you really want to start diving into? It's not a must, but it would be nice for you to explore. That's the thing you write there. Ladies, that's my overall structure for the month of September. That's how we're going to go about my goals and go about this new month. And I hope that this really inspired you to take a step back and see, okay, what do I want to do for this month? Where do I see myself? What do I want to experience? How do I want to feel? And then write it out for yourself. I also created a very simple visual or a very simple mood board. I have a woman who's doing yoga. I have some self-care or creativity. So you would see some paintings. I have this image with questions of what is your vision? What is your voice? So very brand related, which is the foundation that I want to work on. And I have some different juices because I really want to start choosing. Right now, I've put this as the background on my laptop. I am a very visual person, and this really keeps me motivated and excited to work on this beautiful month of September. I want to end this video by sharing something that's very important and really emphasize this. That is that sometimes as women, we can resist to set up structures or have those routines in place because it might feel too rigid or too masculine. But here's the thing, the right type of structures, the right type of routines will actually support your feminine energy. And don't forget that every person has both feminine and masculine energy within them. We cannot say goodbye to our masculine energy because we would not get anything done. Know that structure is the container that allows us to feel safe, grounded, and held. It's like the roots of a tree. Without those roots, the tree cannot grow tall or the tree would not bloom. And you want to look at yourself as well. Without those structures in place, it's going to be difficult for you to reach your fullest potential. You need to have those routines that support you so you can go through your days with so much more ease, flow, and joy. And if you're listening to this and you're thinking, wow, I think I need my own reset, then I invite you to book a free discovery call with me. I have my discovery calls open again, so feel free to book a free call with me. And the program also focuses on where are you blocked when it comes to your feminine energy, and what do we need to do to bring it more in balance. This would be great for you if you really feel like you're stuck in life and you don't know how to move forward. Let's see if the feminine reset would be a good fit for you. You can book a free discovery call with me in the description box below. I would love to hear from you. It is completely free and we will have about 30 minutes together. So the link is below. The link for the PDF, ladies, is also in the description box below. If you feel like, okay, it's time for me to just write out what my goals are for the month of September, what is my focus for September. And again, you can use this for every month, by the way. I'm just saying September because that's the month that we are now in, but use it for the next month or use it for the month that you are in when you're watching this video. Use it for every month. So ladies, that is it. I'm going to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing you all a beautiful September. And yeah, let's make it beautiful. Let's make it lovely. And I will see you all in my very next video. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'm posting there too. And what else do I want to share? No, I think that's it. Have a beautiful day, ladies, and we will see each other in my next video. Bye.